What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. So gonna be a quicker one today. You can see here back at the beach today. Gonna go for a swim. It's getting a little bit later. It's 7:30 here, but you know, pretty nice out. So making this quick one, but today's topic, just wanna discuss just being a good person, putting out a positive vibe, and how much it can positively impact your life. So I think it's not really the point of doing good to expect good back, but if you constantly putting out good in the world, just doing what's right, doing what you know is right, doing what makes sense to you, doing what benefits others more than just yourself, it always comes back to you in a great way, in ways you could never really predict. And I think just that alone is enough to say, it's worth doing. It's not always going to be the most popular choice. Of course, there's times where you're in your own head or whatever the case may be, and it just can become intentional. You have to really put some effort into being able to do it. But I think if you can really just find that within yourself to really just always put out good, just be good, just do what you think is right, do right by the world, do right by others, do right by yourself. Make sure to do right by yourself as well. It always will come back to you in just hugely in positive ways that when you need it the most. So it's harder to put into words. It's more something like you do, and then you really understand it by doing it. Like, I could tell you a million times that touching a hot stove is gonna hurt, but until you really touch it and feel it yourself, you're not really gonna have that mind connection of, okay, that's what happened when I did that. So you kind of gotta just experience it. Just try it for a week, a month, or whatever. Like, the time's gonna pass by anyway. Like, why not try something a little different? Why not try just being your best self, putting out positivity? Just if you're a bit introverted, just trying to be a little more extroverted, like giving out compliments when you walk by people, or just saying good morning, or whatever it may be. Just little things like that. Just work on it. Just putting out good, and just watch how it comes back to you. But that isn't really the reason to do it. It's not putting out positivity to just try to impact and benefit yourself, but it will. It's a byproduct of it, but I wouldn't recommend doing it just for that. So I think I think that's a pretty important thing in this life, just to, because even beyond what it does and how it helps others, you're gonna feel a lot better too. It's like that positivity is obviously very contagious, and you, even if you're not a positive person, you act positive for so long, you're gonna eventually convince yourself you are one, and you'll just end up being one. You pretend you're a guitar player for long enough, and you do everything that a guitar player does, you're gonna eventually be one just by doing the things. Like, that's kind of how it goes. And, you gotta just be it, and you just do. I think that's an important thing in life. I think taking risks and just doing what you think is right, whether if it makes sense for others, whether it's a popular choice, whether it's what your parents want, or whatever, just doing what you think is right, I think is very, very important. You gotta just find that voice within yourself and just run with it. So yeah, not a whole lot else I want to talk about today. Just a little rambling, I guess. But yeah, just stay strong if you're going through tough times. Just kind of hold in there. I know it can seem like it's never going to end, but if there's nothing else that you do, just wait it out. Just remember that there's a quote. It's this too shall pass. So if you're going through a tough time, just understand that nothing lasts. Bad times don't last. Good times don't last, but neither do the bad times. So you gotta just take it all in stride. Just understand, well, whatever you're going through, I know it can seem like a lot at times, and it probably is, but it will pass. It will get better, and you gotta just know that. Sometimes it's hard to, but you gotta just find the strength to know that it does get better, and from there, just just keep living, keep surviving, keep fighting, stay in the fight. Always just stay in the fight no matter what, until death. Everything is just, every setback, every failure, quote unquote, is just a minor roadblock. If you're still alive, you can still have time to do it. You still have time to make it happen, whatever that it is for you. But if you're alive, you can do it. You make it happen. Up to you to make it happen, though. It's not going to happen on its own. You got to make it happen. You got to go out there, manifest it, but also put in the work behind it. You need both to make it happen. And I believe in you. You can do it. Stay strong. Stay committed. Stay positive. And subscribe here for your weekly little dose of positivity or vlog, whatever these are. But anyway, gonna wrap it up there. Appreciate you guys all for coming. As always, live for the now, and I will see you all next week. Peace.